back! Uh, it's really nice to be back. I'm not sick anymore. Hip Shop is a little loud, so we're gonna turn it down a bit. Welcome in. I'm currently having some audio issues. I can't hear anything on my end, which is weird, but not unfixed. So just give me a quick second here. Love that noise. Oh Lord. What the hell? Oh. Set to the right output. Getting an audio. What the hell? Really weird. Actually bothering me a lot. Is this connected to the right microphone? I feel like... Oh, am I talking into the wrong... Hello? There we go. No, it's definitely set to the right microphone. But why am I not... Hold on. Let's turn... No Hip Shop. Let's turn off Hip Shop for a second. I need to maybe try playing something on YouTube, see if it's being weird about plugging my monitors in, maybe? This again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting... That's weird. So I'm not getting audio from my second monitor. Well, it's probably fine. We're starting the game here soon, so as long as that works. So, today we are playing what the exact name is Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. Which, if you're not familiar, is it's a visual novel sort of, with some actual gameplay attached to it. Yeah, but you can tell from the title, it's a bartender game. And if you can't tell by my method of speech and my constant stumbling, I've had a couple drinks, and I'll have a couple more over the course of this stream. I'm not sure how much of this game we're gonna play today. This is probably a 2 or 3 stream game, but it doesn't matter that much. So, excuse me while I grab my bottle opener and another little old beer. Because we are partying today! For drink today, I've got a couple things. But to start off, I've got a Modelo Special, which is a oh, hear that? That was nice. Fucking, there we go. Get out of here. I don't need you right now. Let me pour this boy up. Let me see if the foaming is loud enough for the mic to catch. That would be nice. Like a little bit. Yeah, I think it caught like a little tiny bit of that. I'm not like the biggest beer guy, but Modelo's aren't bad. So, cheers, fellas. Let's play the game. Oh, Lord. There we go. Where is... There it is. Let's see if that audio works. It might be too loud. Because this game does have nice music. I mean, it got into Rift of the Necro Dancer recently, which is cool. I haven't played. The audio doesn't sound too bad. So let's go ahead and swap over to the game capture. Hello? Good? Oh, right, the game is... there we go. Hey, I'm here. Get me into the corner, and let's... Well, we'll see if I'm blocking text. Let's just... The audio sounds pretty good to me. Once again, chat is not going to be displayed here because I haven't uninstalled the... I haven't uninstalled the widget I bought. Or not, I didn't buy it, but... Anyway, I haven't uninstalled that yet, so the chat box would still be way too big, and it would look a little too silly. And it would... I need to do that. Next stream, next time I see you guys, which will probably be maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, we will take care of that. Anyway, this is Valhalla. Let's get right into it. I love this game, and I'm going to be talking a lot today. So I hope you're ready for more of my wacky voices. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This is a game... What? This game is best played getting comfortable, grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. I'm gonna have a great time, I assure you. And I've got a couple drinks, so... Let's... Okay. I am blocking text, which means I'm gonna have to move. I guess I'll move over to this corner. I can... here's what we'll do. We'll shrink me down a little bit and move me to this corner over the slots. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. I also need to tweet that I'm live. Don't worry. This'll take not that long. How are we doing today? I'm doing great. I spent most of my day cooking. And I think I'm gonna hang out with some friends tonight, maybe? We'll see where we're at. It's, you know... It's all... Plans among me and my group of friends. Kind of all over the... But, I'm looking forward to getting out. That one up. Fuck off. I hate Twitter, especially like for some reason on my feed I get all of the fucking garbage. But it is good for getting, you know, viewers and shit, so it is what it is. I need to make a Blue Sky account, so I've been meaning to. I just haven't gotten around to it. I do love this game's soundtrack. It's very like ethereal and kind of sweet. It's very nice. I definitely need to just like have a copy of my Twitch link. Because I keep having to type it out, and now every time I put an M into my phone, it thinks I'm saying Mira the Rat King. Alright, let's get into it. Hey, over here. Boo! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a first good impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Well, cryptic. Oh. Just a dream. Something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera. Or Primera. I don't really know. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Who's that letter from? Nobody. Sweet! This is our protagonist, Jill. She's great. This is her boss, whose name escapes me. And this is a shirt that I personally own. Fun fact. Let's take a look at the news. Would you leave? Not without you. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustment by Kimberly LaValette. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crimes, Glitch City's citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with them. They learn in our schools and university, Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learned somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Hey! Welcome in, Willow. It's nice to see you. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security by Kimberly La... Man, they get a lot of people to write the same article. That's weird, isn't it? If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, what is... Oh, whatever. And this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating that he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Yeah, okay. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. If a politician says they're not afraid of, like, anything of theirs being leaked, they're lying. That's a fact. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention, this game is very horny in some aspects. I need to move myself over, but I'm still blocking, like, good art, which is a shame. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be up here in the top right, and nobody's going to say anything about it, okay? Where was I? From Anthro to Bunny Girl. The purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. Oh, Bubble, welcome in. Nice to see you, man. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. We haven't met her yet, but she's great. Cyberpunk? Cyborg in Heels returns next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome by Lana Smithy. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. I mean, would you not watch that, though? That kind of sounds awesome. Director Quentin Hayter explained Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Dude, this guy knows what he's fucking talking about. I literally... She probably would. If you asked her nicely, she'd probably step on your balls. That fucking sucks. You can't ask that question in regards to everything. That's not good, man. That's not good. That's just not good for your life, really. I've got a full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. Cool. I think that's everything. Start. So we're just fucking going right to work, baby. December 13th. Evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? I'm not your dad, but you should really not. Fair enough. Okay, whatever. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... You hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes. You look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... Also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Ghost! Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. And not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer can. Hey, she drinks beer. Let's go. We'll take a sip for that. Room temp beer. Love that. Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Hold on, we need to change the channel. What do we got? There we go. That's good. Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Gill. When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. And this should be no problem. Gil wants either a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. Cool. We're gonna go through the whole tutorial, though. This game actually, like, brought me around to the idea of bartending. Like, I've thought about it for a while. Obviously I haven't tried it yet, but I would like to someday. Plus, I like alcohol, which is, you know, that's a big bonus. Here, happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please, hear me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for 5 seconds. You can tell it's blended when the shaker starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice tab. I knew that! I'm not stupid! It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind, though. Just a fun fact. Give me a moon blast, and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. Let's give Gil a moon blast. Blended drinks need to be left to mix for at least 5 seconds before I stop the shaker. Moon Blast, baby. 6 of this, 1 of this, 1 of this, and 1 of this. On the rocks and blended. That's not right. What did I fuck up? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. There we go. That one was on me. I fucked up. There we go. I would drink that, I think. Here. Did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh, yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional Carmotrin, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional Carmotrin doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmotrin is the alcoholic factor. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. You done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys. Oh! What? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. Dude, Dana rules. She's the fucking best. She's the best character in this game, fun fact. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. You think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. That out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Maybe make it a video game. Okay, cool. We're gonna do this in a... Oh, sorry about that. I bonked the pop filter. We're gonna do this in a second. I'm gonna take a quick moment to go to the bathroom, and I will see you guys in just a sec. Don't go anywhere, I'll be back! Alright, we're back. Back to business. Whoa! First, I'm gonna take a sip of my big old beer. Lovely. I haven't listened to this music in a while, so let's give it a listen. No, I don't want to put it. I want to hear it first, asshole. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay. Has to load the preview. Oh, this is the song from the opening. We'll put that in. What you? Ooh, that's nice. We'll put that in too. That's also nice. And that one. Pop that one in. Why not? And that's two. That's too harsh. I like that. Okay, pop that one in too. Yeah, not that one. This one. Okay, I like that one. Whoa, hello. No. Oh, actually, yeah, okay. Nah. I like that one. What about this? Not bad. Let's listen to the other ones in this category before. Woo! Yes, definitely that. Nah. A little too subtle. I want something a bit like this one. I like that. How about this one? All? That's not bad. Keep that one in mind. If none of these hit, we'll put in Snowball. Eh. It's not bad. It's also not bad. Yeah, alright, we're putting in Snowfall. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, you. Give me a beer. Oh, sure. Right on it. Wants a beer. Looks like quite the big guy, though. Which means we should make it a big beer. Hey, I've got one of those. I've got one of those right now. Look at that. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks. Yes. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could use a presence like mine. Although to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellhole. Like New Jersey the 3rd. What kind of work do you do, Mr... You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. Day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seemed. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wild card hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks. From all kinds of people. And clicks bring money. And money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and their kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker. Just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit.
Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them make full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors.
I'll always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add What the fuck? I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to that list.
You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier.
How so?
People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the moida stories, will see them. That brings money. And like I said, money's good.
I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too?
Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone likes a certain something and that likes a certain something that should be sodomized. The worst part about that is that they know half our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass.
I think you're being too harsh. What about... Oh, no, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying.
See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, forgot that brat's name.
Restaurant? I believe that's...
That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits.
How so?
He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor Bass only gets laughed at when he says that.
I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever.
Did he look like a fat child with a really small face?
No.
Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please.
Coming right up. Beer again. Man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store, though. That's true. You can buy beer crazy cheap. Obviously, it'll be shitty beer, but there's nothing wrong with shitty beer, I think. Oh, I like Michelob Ultra, which is like the shitty beer. Here.
Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile.
What about Big Troubles?
Did I stutter, kid?
Right.
So, tell me, you see many celebrities in this hellhole?
Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole.
If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole.
I'm doing my best here, thank you very much.
Who was that?
Nobody important.
Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell, rather than a hellish hole, if you like.
Charming.
So, celebrities.
Not really. At least not that I know of. Why?
Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of things. Those folks pretend to love, but actually want to... Wait, what? Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace.
Pretend to love? Fall from grace?
Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer. They get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them.
I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but no one wants to admit to join. What? Dude, I drank 2 beers before starting stream. Is it not obvious that my rat body doesn't lend itself to alcohol very well? Oh, sorry about that.
You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's.
Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Hey, Jill, fuck you. I wear socks with sandals. And there's nothing wrong with that. Well, not sandals with slides, but it's the same concept, basically. And it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressing. This sounds hypocritical coming from you.
Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public.
But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level.
Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see that they're human. Hey, that dude plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help. Sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place.
You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game, Hey, you're a bartender, right?
No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest.
Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career.
Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why?
Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well.
Be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts.
We could have you ghostwriting. Half our staff do that.
You do?
You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you?
Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's about them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess.
Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you.
Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. You want another drink, Mr. Donovan?
Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. I actually like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan.
Is it really that special?
At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. is? Mr. Dawson was my father, grandfather. His two generals. Mr. Donovan. Now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me.
You want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan?
Oh, gods no, but I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it?
Drink. Another one. Do you?
Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer.
Alright. Third time's the charm for what? Anyway, I better get him a beer. Just like me! I've got one of those. I remember this from when I played this game. He likes a big beer. So, gotta double up on all this bullshit.
Hey, one beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers.
Enjoy.
Hey kid, does this bar have any investors?
You didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his name all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why?
Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth.
Okay. Okay.
Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company.
Well, that's...
I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else?
Still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations.
Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up. But it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks? I'll give them more clicks! I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is.
Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. Never heard from him again. Oh, shit. Yeah? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell ya. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling! The sinks! The toilets! The vents! Shh. Don't wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Right? Wants a gut punch. Want to give him a gut punch, alright? Lovely. What is it? It's supposed to mean a punch made of inner, but the name actually describes what you feel while drinking it. Lovely. All 8. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole, crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come into our little crack house at all, Mr. What the hell do you care? Payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place. I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here, and I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink, where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No. Nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed rioters with their bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front. Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, and the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk, and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing him, though. That seems a little mean-spirited, Jill. It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but when you... What? It doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Lovely. Wow, look at that. Here. Oops. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady. Have you ever faked an orgasm? Oh, man, I forgot. I keep forgetting. This game is horny. I'm sorry. I think I heard wrong. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality comes crashing through the door eventually. For that moment, a lie can give you meaning. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. That mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? It's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Now let's give him a fringe weaver. A fringe weaver? Jesus Christ. It's like drinking ethylene alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Whoops, I fucked up. There we go. Try not to drink it too fast.
That's up to me.
Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like, hungry?
No, I mean empty, like there's a part of you missing.
Can't say I particularly have.
I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy.
Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problem, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it.
Any suggestions?
Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising.
Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Which is...
Bitches and alcohol.
This guy fucking rules, dude.
I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it.
Have you tried rescuing a puppy?
Can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't.
I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help.
I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me.
Huh?
I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, Lee. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me. Please come again.
Whoops, I did the wrong voice. Okay, another quick break to use a little rat's room. I will be right back. All right. I'm back. I was getting pressed by a lobster sibling, calling me a fucking wimp for my low tolerance for alcohol. Let's get back to it, shall we? Let me just move the mic real. Oh lord, whoops, sorry about that. Blonked the shit out of my monitor. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. All right. Isn't this coming? Look at this art of our main characters. There's Jill. That's what she looks like. Oh, right, yeah. I've played this game. Now safe to keep playing. These are all characters we haven't met yet. At least I didn't get locked up this time. We could change the music, but I'm pretty happy with where our music's at for the day. Okay then. Back in action. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, it's so comfortable. I usually forget I have it on. There she is. Is this better? Yeah. Thank you. What can I get you, Miss... Master Specialist Sai P. Asagiri of the 765th Division, Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see... I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. But more so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one. It's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Something small, sweet, and icy. Wonder if I have something so specific. Probably. Not that one. Not that one. Not icy. This doesn't have ice. This has ice, but it's also pretty big. What about this one? Oh, that's... Oh, now these are all pretty big. I guess we'll just go with the... Whoops! Nope. Let that bitch blend. Pizza! Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other one, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attacks. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times. The ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from... stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that sometimes I rescue people from places. Damn, must be a tough job. Sorta, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, This one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. That is true, though. Sometimes, I used to live in, like, a major city, and sometimes you would see the view from, like, a skyscraper or, like, whatever, like, view deck there was, and it was really pretty. Ugh. My beer is now very, very warm. Oh, the pop filter. Gotta put that back there. Sorry if that's loud. I know that happens sometimes. Oh! And there was this time we were cleaning up after the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sight. No, but those are sights and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you when you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear me. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Classy drink. Simple enough. I've got a few of those. I think the brand is a good way to go. Oh, I was in the wrong tab. We have a fedora with perfume and a... That's not classy. That's for idiot freak loot. A bad touch? Where nothing but mammals. If I went to a bar and they had a drink called the Bad Touch, I would be scared of that. A fringe weaver is like drink. Oh, we already did this. He doesn't want anything big or super alcoholic. No thermometer was harmed in the creation of this drink. Well, let's go with. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one. Ugh, God, my fucking... This fucking pop filter is so loose and it makes weird noises sometimes. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what was so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name, now I want to know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. Jill. Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please, excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. Why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Which means we, as the viewers of this story, should absolutely be dwelling about that. On that. Whatever. Fucking, you get it. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill. I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like the place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. That's not great. There is stuff like that that's like, I don't know if it's necessarily like rooted in trauma. Well, like you know the feeling where like, I don't know, your mom worked at a bowling alley and she'd come home smelling of beer and fried food and the smell that the scent they put on the shoes. And it's like, that's nice. Mom's home. You know what I mean? Not that that was my personal, I ripped that from somewhere else, but you get my point. It makes me feel, exactly, it makes you feel comfortable and nostalgic. You get it. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. Me too! Me fucking too. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then, I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. It's interesting, though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. I do. Ugh. Yeah, beer is not at its best when it's been sitting out for a while. Blah. I'm also a fucking wimp. I like sweet liquors. So, like, I'm a big sweet drink guy. That's what I should get a case of Strong Zero for. I don't know how many of you have had the chance to try Strong Zero. In fact, I don't know. I think it came to America, well, for my American audience, obviously. It came to America very recently because it used to just be a Japan liquor. I don't think they use vodka in Japan. Also, I think theirs is way stronger than ours. But I love Strong Zero. It's still fucking strong stuff. I love it. It's like my go-to drink. It's a vodka seltzer here. Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term then. Now, there's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But if you are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I never had like an issue with bullying growing up, except for when once. Back when I lived in Tornado Ratland, I had a bully, but like, I don't know, it was like an elementary school bully where like we were the same size, so like you couldn't really, I don't know, like bullying I feel like is more prevalent going into like middle and high school where the sizes in children get to be very different. But in elementary school, we're all the same type of runt, you know? I don't really know where I was going with that. I think I ended up being friends with him. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing now. I'm sure he's doing something that isn't this, which means you're lame. Because this is the best shit ever, fun fact. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still worked with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be Nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember some drink called, martini? Brandtini. No, I'm pretty sure it's martini. It's Brandtini. Trust me. I'll get you one. You want a martini? No, sorry. A Brandtini. You already made her, but whatever. Whoa! Excuse me. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. That's funny. I like that. Here, see? Huh. You were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I'd better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, go ahead. Be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Careful. Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean Uncle Ignis's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Right, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists, the whole lot of you! Okay, we're maybe going a little crazy. Okay, okay. She's a little... And every visual novel has to have someone who breaks down like this. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down, or to throw in her face. Let's get something without alcohol, like a sugar rush. Baby's first drink. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. Calm down? What did you spice it with? Spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no, I wouldn't even think of it. Stuttering makes you suspicious, you know? If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. That's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits, or go to jail. Trust me, BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... ugh. And if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. Two flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper locker? What about... Oh my god! How? Why? How? I'm back. Tried to give me bandages at first, though. You have to pay? No. No problem, then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk at the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss. Second, you're pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? It was good. Yes. It'll help me calm down a bit. There was no alcohol in it, so I don't know how that... I don't know. I mean, I guess just... okay. I need to... I had 2 beers before... I had 2 Guinnesses before starting stream. Because I was cooking, and I like to... I generally like to have something while I'm cooking. And... I've drank about 3/4 of the beer I opened on stream, and I feel not great. As in, I feel fucked up. And I don't really know how that could be the case. But whatever. It's whatever. It is what it is. Let's move on. Are you alright? Yeah. I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How'd you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. I'll drink to that, sister. Ugh. God. Fucking room temp beer, man. Not good. Okay. And as a casualty of having drank all that beer off stream, I need to use the little rat's room a lot, so I will be right back. Again! I mean, my god, how much pee can one rat hold? Too much pee for one rat, man! Doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm back, bitches. And yes, I am gonna grab my second one. I prepped all this beer ahead of time while I put it all into the fridge in my room. Which means I at least have to drink a little bit of each one. Cheers. Oh, come on. There we go. Ow! Fuck. That was probably loud. I fucking clipped myself with the fucking bottle opener because it's also got a wine cork on it. Here's the pour. Woo, baby! Look at that foamy head. Fun fact, Foamy Head was my nickname in high school. Is that anything? Is that a good bit? I like that. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a Piano Man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. He's asking for a Piano Man. It's not every day you see a woman asking for a Piano Man. Hey Jill, don't be fucking pissed. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates. Boy, this thing is big. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. The wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist left off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that bashed him. I still hold my stance that he got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently, it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Excuse me, goodness. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. Not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horseblower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people haven't done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he went. And would you believe it? The guy became a decent at server maintenance, despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Ugh. Why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender. but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is! She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh, no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late, and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One brandtini, please. Coming right up. He wants a a brandtini. Yeah, that. I'm having a great time going through this game again. Just because I don't know if you've noticed from my other streams where we were playing dialogue heavy games. I like to read. I like to try and pretend I'm a voice actor. I'm not, but maybe someday I could be. It's, you know. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? I should sip on this beer before it starts to get... There we go. That's better. Because it's cold! Fucking... Is there anyone out there who, like, thinks or likes warm beer? Because at that point, it's like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? One thing led to another, and bam! Bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff Dude, being an adult fucking blows. Because one day you're a kid with a job and you could fucking buy the new Call of Duty or fucking, you know, you could buy whatever subscription service or fucking whatever. And suddenly you're fucking an adult and you gotta pay for bills and rent and fucking a speeding ticket or whatever. Shit sucks! But I would not want to be like 15 again. That was a bad time of my life. No, that wasn't a bad time. The bad time didn't come until a few years later. You've never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly or childish things. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks. Being a model warrior. Jill wants to be a magical girl, which I kind of respect. Oh, childish dream. Yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to meet. So, no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. Boy, that seems typical, doesn't it? Dreams are an interesting thing, you know. I don't know. I've always kind of been somewhat of a dreamer in my life, but I'm kind of working on my dream right now. I wanted, like, when I grew up in the age where, like, YouTube was really starting to prosper as a career idea. And then I recently started to come around on Twitch streamers with the emergence of, like, HoloLive, Public Zeitgeist, and all that. So then I kind of latched on to the idea of being a VTuber. This is weirdly deep for what's going on, but I don't know. It's I'm working on a dream I've had since I was like a tiny little rat going to kindergarten and shit. So it's nice to consider. And to anyone, you know, who's helping me do that, thank you. It's really fulfilling, or it feels fulfilling to even just work on something that you've been thinking about for a long time. Regardless of how I'm doing, which from what I understand about Twitch, I'm not doing too bad. I could be doing better, but you know. But it's still like, regardless of if I succeed or not, it was at least nice to try. You know what I mean? I'm getting a little sappy. Let's keep playing the game. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of this smell-clean body. Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody you should be worried about. Oh. I heard that! Why are you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea. Oh, whoops. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Whoops. Sorry, I'm kind of fucking with the pop filter again. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn to make you change plan. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up, had a couple of drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Yay! What do we earn today? Total earnings, 3130. Drinks total, 2030.80. What? 2380. Commission 30%. Today's payment 714. Tips 750. Flawless service bonus 500, and an extra 500 for helping that girl calm down. Which means we made like dude. If I could make $2,400 after a shift, I would fucking do. I would do anything. Okay, not anything, but most things. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can browse Danger U. You can now visit JC Elton. Let's go. Oh yeah, the cat. I forgot about the cat. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's so cute. Were you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. The shop. The shop. What did she want? Fuck, I don't remember. What did she want? A hollow plant. Okay. Hollow plant. There we go. And this, we can get this for the bar, I think. Cool. Oh, she also has a. I want one of these. I don't know where I'd put it though. What is it? It's called a kontatsu, maybe? Let me. We're gonna look this up real quick because I actually can't remember what they're called. Is it a is it a kokatsu or konkatsu? Hold on. Consulting Google. Is it a kontatsu? The kotatsu. No N. I would like to get one of these. I don't really know why, because I live in sunny, humid Ratland, but I want to get one. I think it'd be cool. Alright, what articles do we have today? Okay, we'll do these from the top, or from the bottom. Iki concert. Okay, so let's limit all the conversation here to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Oh, wow. Fucking normies, get out. So, Jill is scrolling on Tumblr, basically, which I appreciate. Do we have to read all of this? I feel like we get it, right? There's an idol coming to town, whatever. What's it say on the tin? So what's the news then? Drawing a blank right now. You haven't heard of Alice in a while, now that I think of it. Think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Well, we're going to be attacked, and it will be funny to see those white knight fucks doing nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. Hey, that applies to you guys. You don't have to chat, but please lurk more. You can stop by. I beg. I'm begging you. Not really, though. Fucking, I'm appreciative to anyone who even just stops by. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing and a message. Something like, happy non-birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? Hell, Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memo. She literally started the riots with the... At least try with your... Dude, this person literally said, remember when rage bait was believable? That's so funny. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best... Oh. That's cute. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. I'm that as like a guy, though. I can't read signals for fucking anything. Oh. Okay. We got some augmented eye art. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Good. People should not have roof access to a public building like that. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be... No, bro. I don't agree with that. When I ate a lot of instant ramen, because let's be real, everyone goes through an instant ramen phase. I was big on two flavors. I was big on beef, and I was big on shrimp. And when you're poor and you buy instant ramen, you're either buying cup noodles or you're buying Maruchan. And I was a Maruchan guy. And I loved beef and I loved shrimp. And that shrimp, sometimes you get like the really small little crispy piece of shrimp that was just like an umami bomb. Oh, baby! That shit was the fucking best. This is a topic that nobody but me cares about. I do not give a fuck. I care so much about that bullshit. Pardon me. I'm gonna take a big old glug out of my big old beer. Ugh. The way I'm gonna smell like beer after this is all over is crazy. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. Fuck you! No, that's wrong! Shrimp ramen is good! This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. And with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good because it sucks. It sucks so much I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Fuck you! Who wrote this? Lana Smithy! Fuck you! Ugh, can't even finish this article. I'm sorry everyone, but I have to pee. Blech. I hope it's put out of sale. Fuck you! This is not... Wait, I already read this one. Oh, fuck. Guys, I can't lie to you. I am not doing it. For TOS purposes, I am perfectly sober and not experiencing any sort of effects of alcohol. But for a bit and completely big joke purposes, I'm fucked up, and it's not cool. Excuse me. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? Makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe... Okay, now here's a question. Do I put this into a binary... It'd be kind of funny, right? We're gonna do that. We're gonna put that into a binary translator real quick. I'm gonna pull up a binary translator. It's not gonna be quick. It's gonna fucking take it. But hold on. So here we go. 01 01 01 00 01 001 00 oh. 01 00 101 001 0000 oh 01 000 001 000 010100 01000101 010101 01000010 01010101 01010100 010011 01001 whoops fuck 010011 01001 00100 001 what was I? No, that's not right. I fucking skipped a whole line. Whoops. 0100 no, that's not right either. What the fuck is wrong with me? 5 zeros. That's the one. 01 001 001 and then 01 01 00 11 0 01 00 0 01 whoops 000 010011 and convert It's nonsense. The retribution is 0. I'm not sure what... I'm sure maybe... Fuck, I dropped my phone. God damn it. I'm not sure what they're trying to say there. Excuse me. I had to reach down to grab my phone. They're saying some gobbledygook nonsense. Whatever. Beer sip. Okay. Let's play the game. Did I buy the hollow plant? There it is. Well, let's not play the game now. I have to stop by the little rat's room once again, but I will be back fast. And then when I get back, I'm going to plug in my phone, and then we're going to keep playing the game. I'll be back shortly. I'm back, bitches! I'm gonna grab my phone charger real quick from bed. And then we're gonna get back to the game. It's raining out. I can't lie, but in Minecraft, video game Minecraft, I really fucked up. It's kind of hilarious. I didn't think 3 beers would get me this this fucking fucked up. Alas, here we are. 3.5 beers in, I should say. And I am not doing well. I'm doing great. I'm having a great time. I don't know about anyone else, but this is a good time for me. So that is everything. Cool. Let's move on. Let's actually move on with the game. Evening. Hey, Jill. That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss? What are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. The White Knight came yesterday and she left and... well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count... Wait... You regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool. Comfortable and cool and really, really cool. I love... You know what? Cool shit is awesome. We're gonna play Armored Core on stream, and I'm just gonna fucking talk about how cool Armored Core is. Hello? It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Go! Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong! Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. What? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, that's good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Alright, let's set the music. Where were we? Remember? I think we were on this one. The next one. Oh yeah, that's good. Let's go. Let's put that in. Oh, okay. we hear it drop, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's... Armatrin Dream. I like the sound of that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I like that. Okay, shit. Okay. Let's hear the drop. Oh. I do actually like that. Pop that bitch in. What about this one? Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I think we're good. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Hey, Brett, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again.
Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you?
What do you think I want, kid?
The usual. I wonder what he means. He means a big old beer, baby! Woo! Big old beer, just like me for real. Here you go.
Yes, now that's what I call service.
That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan?
Today, we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car.
You know, I can't even, like, say he's wrong for that, because when I was in high school, as soon as my friends started having cars, yeah, I was there. I didn't get my license until I was 21. And then I immediately crashed my car. I was so fucking stupid. But it happens, you know. That type of shit happens to you sometimes.
I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence.
You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about?
There's this gal that's performing at a concert later. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches.
I see. How was the interview?
Easy enough.
The fact the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Dude, this fucking guy.
You've come a long way in the department of Lilum sex appeal, I tell ya.
She was a Lilum, then?
Yes, one of those new fancy king glass Chia models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey, you, the guy with the John face.
Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face?
Yeah, you. Do I know you?
I don't think so, sir.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right?
I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies.
Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink.
You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan?
Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously, though, they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many They have different capabilities you put in between. It's still segregation.
It's weird how this guy goes between, like, very not PC to then, like, because he's, like, super misogynistic, but then he's, like, got ideas about, like, classism and race, and I don't know. It's weird.
And once people start crying segregation like that, you do. This is the PR century.
Oh, okay, that explains it. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such development stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back to beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember when I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that.
Scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat.
Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of.
You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese could be.
So you know how to speak Chinese?
The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance.
Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait. When you say Chinese, you mean Mandarin or Cantonese?
Mandarin? Canto what?
When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere.
I went to Hong Kong and I managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else.
Right.
Anyway, surely a student with a scholarship could serve me a Mars blast too, right?
Sure. On it. You want some Mars Blast? That's a change of pace, alright. Mars Blast! Good lord. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the planet. I'll fucking... Probably, I don't know. And this bitch is... Mix that bitch! Hey, successful drink. And here's to me successfully drinking.
Yeah, alright. I guess I'll believe your story.
Right.
Hey, kid. I got wasted here yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law?
Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so.
Oh, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you?
How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you do, and all that.
Oh, yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. Then racial slurs in German.
What the fuck? Okay, look. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I don't get at least a little belligerent when I'm drunk. But I'm definitely not yelling slurs, and I'm definitely not saying racial slurs in German. I don't even know German. I took French in high school, and the only thing I know now is how to introduce myself. And I couldn't even introduce myself properly as Mira the Rat King. I could say, you know, Je m'appelle Mira, but I couldn't say the Rat King in French. That could mean anything. Racial slurs and... What?
Well, let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors.
Who?
Your clients.
Excuse me?
Your readers.
If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client. Well, that saying is not correct. The customer is always right doesn't mean if the customer walks into your business and says 2 + 2 = 5, that means it's right. The customer is always right is incomplete as a phrase. It's supposed to say the customer is always right in matters of taste, which means like if the customer says, I want it this way, I like it this way, you fucking make it that way. If they want to eat fucking rocks and dirt, you serve them rocks and dirt. Alright? We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eye. Make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God's forbid if they ever catch you something you said out of context. Boy, this was weirdly relevant back in... When did this game come out? Oh, look, hold on. Let's... Fuck, my beer is in the way of my type. Hold on, I'm just putting you on the floor. Don't fall over. I'm gonna look that up real quick too. I'm curious now. When did no come out? But I'm pretty sure it came out in like 2017 or something. 2016. Even back then, that's pretty relevant, I'd say. Like, because, you know, you got the whole cancel culture concept that exists nowadays. And I'm not going to give my opinions on that, but still, it exists. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about the hurt feelings. Alright. Don't talk shit about the soccer mom. They have sleeper builds. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about that. Okay, that's your guys' fault. God! I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You will always... Okay, well, this part I don't much believe. I don't believe that. While some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. That is true. Some people, like, I don't know. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Yes, a newspaper or a news outlet giving you news in a completely unbiased way. Completely unbiased. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kind of... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it. But for some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiate? Did you have to pay her something? Basically, an encore concert happens. I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave.
Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure.
Mr. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. I wonder if some alcohol would help too. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Not that probably. They'll probably bite my dick. Oh, a gut punch. Whoops. This'll do. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid, Joel, Gene, Guillermo, Hirohito. I can't remember his name. The kid is always gushing about that idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So I don't know. I feel like I cock-blocked him big time by taking his gig away. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone. Not even my worst enemy. Well, maybe two of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid. I'm a man. And a man must never cock-block another man unless he's trying to fuck your... What are we talking about? What are we trying to say? I don't get... Look, alright, this guy is talking some fucking nonsense. But also, low-key, I kind of get it. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that'd mean he'd be off work, and I need him at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so... I know. I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Give him the food critics column. It's shit anyways. I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you. Please come again. Oh, man, what a nice guy. Oh. God, it's already warm. That'd be something interesting to ask. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill. I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep. I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit! Don't scare me like that. It's a play on words! It's all Norse and shit. Or whatever. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where was her number? Oh! Here it is. Hey, Iris. I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Ah, it's the best character in the game! Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... You talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where you only see the clothes, where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does it have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost? The human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilums see things differently, so it's ineffective against it. I have to assume Lilum is like their version of Android, like artificial human. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Dorothy wants a piano woman. Simple enough. Dorothy is the best character in this. 5 of those. 5 of those. 2 of those. 3 of those. And... okay. I once again have to take a quick break to go. I should make a, like, Little Rat's Room slide. I should make my little cheese throw in a toilet because I have to go so often. I'll be right back, though. I'll be back. Don't you panic. I'm back, bitches. All right. Let's see. How much of this? There's not much of this beer left, so I'm gonna. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Goodness. All 8. All right. One piano woman. Thanks. I love these, you know? I keep them for special occasions, when I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. Goodness. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an agreement, an arrangement. Keep me fed, and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to finish that sentence, and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Dorothy wants to smash Jill, I think. I think she's at least kind of attracted. She at least likes her enough to just, like, want to live with her and be her friend and be her cuddle buddy or whatever. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What'd you do? What'd you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what'd he do? Bill's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And, you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said, I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know? Did I tell any lies? No, but... Never mind. Oh, yeah, about your boss. How is she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh. Yeah. Randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... Bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know? Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aww. Did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? And the guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m., dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to... I don't want to read that. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah. 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? Had seen she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep. I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. One moonblast. Coming up. Simple enough. And this bitch is blended. Which means I can mix it long enough to go open my next beer, which is a Guinness. It's not a Modelo this time. Ah! God, I threw another beer out in that trash can. Hooah! This is... Ow! I fucking stubbed my toe! This is a... Hold on, let me sit down. This is a Guinness Extra Stout, which I am not the biggest fan of. I like Guinness, but this one is not supremely my vibe. I've got bottle caps all under my fucking desk. This is my fault. Let's pour this bitch up. I don't know how much of this you can hear, but it sounds nice. And like any Guinness does, it has a nice foamy head. Ah! Fucking shit, it's so loud. Alright. Cheers, folks. Oh, God. It's so bitter. Excuse me. I don't know if I can finish this. Okay, what's going on? Okay, here we go. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single, and I don't mind that you're a girl. Okay, Dorothy wants her bad. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Oh, right. I forgot that this is the part where we talk about lolicon. For the record, I should... Because for some reason, this is a controversial thing. If you are a lolicon, you're a pedophile. I figured I should just make that clear. So don't try to make any excuse. You cannot convince me otherwise. This is not something I will budge on. Yes and no. At a factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be close as humans as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC 72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC 72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alter its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. Look, I like Dorothy as a character a lot because I think she's funny and she says some charming stuff. But I can't get behind the idea that she is an android that looks like a kid who is a prostitute. I can't sign off on that. I don't think I am allowed to. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time, it's not because I'm mean. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So, if I stop looking underaged, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I don't like it. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think? Yeah, good question, Jill. No, you shouldn't. I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Evening, Gil. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure. No hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yeah, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. 1 big sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Press next after the first mix to make the second drink. Make both before serving. A sunshine cloud. Big sunshine cloud. 2 of these. 4 of these. And we can load it up. On the rocks and blended. Tastes like old chocolate milk with a good smell in it. Some say it tastes like caramel too. And next is a gut punch. There we go. Should be all good. Here and here. Thank you.
All in order. Thank you, Dorothy.
Don't mention it.
Thank you, Jim.
It's my job.
Hey, Dorothy, can I ask you something private?
If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner.
No, thank you. It's, not about that.
Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that the DF-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after, well...
After they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose? Okay, maybe we're I'm... It's funny how I'm... In Minecraft, I'm so drunk. But I can still read some of this shit and be like, alright, that's a bit much. It's kind of funny, I think.
Yes.
That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kinda buggy though. I've heard stories of DF-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I modded myself so that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to command the tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much of you is still organic?
Just enough that my skin still heals over time.
Come on, you know that's not what I meant.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine. See if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again.
That girl's something else, huh?
She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gail! I need your girly hands here for a second. Coming! Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem.
I apologize if I'm taking time from your break.
Nah, don't worry. Sure, sorry you'll have to deal with me.
You're no problem, Jill.
Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, you want something else?
Can you make me a Mars blast?
That I can. Mars blast. Mars. Better not give him any other kind of blast by accident. I got it. I'm not fucking... Whoops. God damn it. Mix that bitch up! Which gives me time to take a sip of my Guinness. Ugh. I don't like it. I like normal... Ugh, excuse me, Jesus. I like normal Guinness, not this extra stout bullshit. Luckily, I do have sweets and a sweeter drink off to the side here. It's not alcohol. It's a, hold on. It's a Mountain Dew Code Red, which is definitely... Okay. You know that feeling when you're like, in Minecraft, when you're super, 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 super drunk? And you lay into bed and you like feel yourself laying into bed 40 times? Excuse me. I felt that way getting into my chair just. Oh, that's so much better. It takes the bitter. It's so sweet because how much sugar is in this? This is 91% sugar. This is 46 grams of sugar. No wonder it fucking takes the bitter right out of your throat.
Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war.
Have you been to war?
Life's a war we fight every day, Jill.
So you haven't been to a war?
Not to an official one, at least.
There's something I've been wondering for a while now.
What could that be?
First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have any bearing on your personality.
Thanks a lot.
But what I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like?
Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks.
My boss?
I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take things if I went haywire.
Haywire? You?
Don't mind that.
Hard not to mind it if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you?
I heard she lost her original find, a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though.
Damn, I still don't know then.
Have you tried asking her?
She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery, which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself.
They're believable because she's her.
Maybe I'll see her in action one day.
You should. It's quite the show.
Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie.
Thank you, Jill.
Boss, break. All right. Woo! Goodness. All right. Enjoy this lovely screen for a moment while I go to the restroom. I need it again. I'll be back though. I'm back, bitches. Goodness. I was just thinking, I struggle with making clips. Well, I don't struggle with it, I just haven't tried. And I'm kind of a pussy, so. But I was thinking, this stream, when I wake up tomorrow, hungover probably, this stream is gonna have a lot of good clips to pull, probably. I don't know how funny this one's been. But I reckon there's gonna be some good clips from this one.
Ugh! That fucking Guinness, man, it is not good.
Boss should clean the chicken bucket she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Let's do this. This is what I use. Whoops. It'd take a couple minutes more, you know? I'm fine, thanks. How'd you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. And take it away from you before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Welcome to Valhalla.
Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step in?
Well, no, she's more British. She's an idol.
Did I step into some kind of afterlife?
Do you often enter places without knowing what they are?
Sorta? Kinda? Yeah?
Well, this is a bar.
A bar! Nice, nice.
What can I get you?
I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me?
What do you normally enjoy?
I like tea.
That's not something I can work with. What about flavors?
Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if that's too confusing.
Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Something like... I have tea. I bought tea. Here you go.
Hey, I like this one. But didn't you say you didn't have tea?
Well, it's not freshly made tea or anything like that. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss?
I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Mickey.
So, should I call you Miss Mickey or Miss Kira?
No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Mickey. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Mickey, okay?
Okay.
Kira!
Mickey.
No, put more spirit into it. Kira!
Miki.
Almost there. Kira!
Miki.
Kira!
Miki. Oh, is this just gonna keep... I was like, is this bit gonna keep going? And it does.
That's it. Are you feeling it?
Oh, even Jamie joined in. I didn't expect that.
And don't you ever forget it.
What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie?
Right, I was telling you.
Wow, you're good.
Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit.
Concert? Wait, you're the Lilm that's putting on a concert tonight?
I'm one Lilm who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilm you're looking for.
I keep going Southern and not British. British! And what are you doing all the way out here?
Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place.
Just that?
Isn't that a bit dangerous?
Won't your producer be mad when you get back?
He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway.
I see.
How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks.
Oh,
that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice.
Over 100,000 is not many? Then what is exactly? Hold on. Then based on your little demonstration before, I should call you Miss Miki, right?
You don't get it. Let's start from the top.
I'll just call you Miss Idol then.
Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft?
Soft? Is it alcohol free?
No, I mean soft as in soft.
Soft. Let's see what I can get you. I don't know. Let's just look through these. Let's look through all of them and see. Let's look if anything is like labeled as soft. This is soft. is all. I think all the things with optional karma churn are soft. What about this? What about the sunshine? This is soft, and also it's called the sunshine. Let's do this. Blended, which means I get to take a drink. Ugh. God, it's not good. Try this. Yeah, this will do. Thanks. Hey, have you ever considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? God, it lingers on your mouth so fucking much. I hate this shit. Oh, that's better. The Mountain Dew helps. You know, like spinning bottles, lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know? I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. You want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Wait for my boss? I wonder if Gil would like it then. Your name, girl? Oh, for Jill then. For Jill, never lose your star. From Kira Miki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing with as many fans as you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, just hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep their distance. Oh my god. Fucking Guinness. I made one. This just popped into my head just now because the chances are I'm going to be playing Magic the Gathering after this stream. Would anyone be interested in watching me play Magic the Gathering? Like, obviously, probably not live play, but like maybe hand cam or something like that to that degree. Or Tabletop Simulator. That's the one I was thinking of. That might be something interesting. I'll consider doing that. I like playing Magic a lot, so I'm considering doing that. But I also want to know if maybe there's demand for it. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem. I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they'd find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. That would piss me off, bro. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they ask for Your Love is a Drug as an encore. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets are worth a ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yes, actually. Extremely. Yeah. One time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let me see what I can find for you. Maybe just sober, so something bitter without alcohol, maybe? That is bitter without alcohol. That's bitter with alcohol. That's bitter with alcohol. That's bitter with alcohol. This would probably be a good way to wake up. What is it? It's... Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was waking you up or something, so... Really nice. Thanks. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kiramiki, I was actually a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every weekend, part-time in bars with a jazz band. Oh my god, I can't fucking read. You know, like in Minecraft when you get dizziness 4? That's how I feel right now. Is that status effect called dizziness? I don't remember. The point is that I'm probably going to be cutting this here soon. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It could transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Ow. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I listen to music while working. Lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have it at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How'd you find out? You like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking. Please. Yeah. Alright, what did we earn today? We earned 71,000. No, 7,100. With our drinks at 14.30. No mistakes, a commission of 30%, which means I got paid $429 with $1,300 in tips, $500 service bonus, and got a snack on the way home. It's on me, $300. Again, if I can make $2,500 in one shift, I would do fucking anything. Well, mostly anything. All right. I think that's good for today. We're at about the 3-hour mark. So, we're gonna save and we're gonna go on back to the attic. First, I'm gonna close the game though. Lovely. So, I want to thank anyone who stopped by today. I know it's a bit silly because I got absolutely fucking toasted. But, you know, I really do appreciate anyone who could stop by and give me some of their time. I will see you guys tomorrow or maybe Tuesday. Depends on how tonight goes. And I hope you all have a good day. Or a good night, I guess. It's like fucking super late for me. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna look for someone to raid. Twitch. I actually have never raided someone on Twitch, so I don't know how it's done. I'm gonna find out though. How the fuck do I do this? I haven't done this in ever. No, this isn't right. You get to sit here while I figure out how to fucking raid somebody. Twitch, maybe? I could just Google it, but
Looks
I don't.
kind of blind at the main vocal for me. I don't really catch on.
Why the fuck does that just play? Fucking Twitch. Who do I follow? Who do I follow that's live? 160. I need to follow someone with not that. You. No, that's not it. Alright, we're gonna Google this real fast, and then we're gonna... Maybe it's in Stream Manager. We're gonna find out. How do you raid... Yeah, chat command or through the creator dashboard. Okay, fucking awesome. Really appreciate that. Creator dashboard. Manager. Thank you. There's no one behind me. I don't know why they felt the need to say that. How the fuck do I do this? Maybe I should have read this a bit further. Creator dashboard. Find the quick action in your stream manager. Locate the raid channel button. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm in my stream manager, asshole. What if I type it in here? Here we go. Raid. Raid settings? No, that's not it. God damn it. Hold on. We're gonna fit. Am I fucking set to 720? That's awful. Quick action. Raid channel. Here we go. Following. Here we go. And we're going to Seraphim Burning Choirs chat. Here we go!
Yeah, okay.